Area 312.
We provide quality, affordable, handcrafted room decor for everybody.
Hi, my name is Emily Zalewski and my position is CFO, which is Chief Financial Officer. So basically, what I was in charge of was the sales aspects of this project, which requires all the record keeping of expenses and earnings. What I was also in charge of was the creating of our seasonal wine bottles. So my friends actually work at a winery, so I got the wine bottles for free. And then all I had to do was peel off the labels, and then some were left painted for Halloween or Christmas themes, and then the rest were left non-painted, and we put Christmas lights in there so it kind of pops up. And overall, my experience was very positive. There were ups and downs, but as a group or team, we all pushed ourselves and we made it through.
My name is Christian Harvey, and I'm the CMO of Area 312. My predominant roles within the company were to manage marketing, as my title suggests, and I did so in a number of ways, the first of which being creating and managing our social media accounts so that we could connect with our consumer base, and reaching out to a colleague of mine to professionally make our logo. He's a graphic designer. And that's really when the situation became real to me. Like, well, we're going to go out there and sell, and this logo is going to represent us, and I just thought it was so cool. And, I think that classes like entrepreneurship are so important because our society doesn't tell kids or students that they can go out and get it on their own. It gives them the tools to go work a 9-to-5 job, to help somebody else chase their dream. And I think that classes like this show us that it's okay to take a shot. It's okay to take a stab at trying to build something on your own. And it's just been so rewarding.
My name is Christian Medley, and my position in Area 312 I was the chairman. And basically as chairman, I was responsible for making sure everybody was on point and helping us, encourage us to stay focused and positive throughout the whole process. So I thought that experience was very good. And I'd have to say, my group was perfect for this. We were pretty much prepared to the first day went really well, and as chairman, I had to be kind of the face of the company, and we also that my group wanted me to speak up and kind of present to the class. So as chairman, sometimes you do have to speak on the product and just almost kind of sell it before you actually have to sell it. So that was a good experience, and I think after this is done, I think it will be very helpful in the future as far as trying to be successful. So.
How is this experience going to help you in the real world?
I think that this is going to help me a lot because it was an actual business experience. This wasn't like every other class where you open a book and you memorize a bunch of facts just to regurgitate on a midterm and then forget about. This is something that we did. We had a tangible product that we actually went out and tried to sell. And on top of that, I think what else was cool was when I actually went to make the bank account. I sat down with a teller, and she was telling me how cool it was. When I explained to her what we were doing, she was like, wow, your professor's actually having you go out and do this. She's like, that's really cool. You're going to leave college with an experience that not a lot of other kids have. And actually just learning how to set up the bank account and what's required to do all that is just a beneficial experience within itself. So I think it's going to help me quite a bit.
What was the most challenging part of this project?
Most challenging part of this project. You know what? I think the most challenging part of this project was literally the beginning, getting everything kind of synced up, because I remember the first day, we were having issues transporting the products to the school. We weren't sure who was bringing what. The bank account was taking a little bit longer to make than we thought because of some technical difficulties on the bank's end. And, I just think that getting off the ground and delegating responsibilities to people within the company, I think that was the toughest part. But once we got past that and we started getting out there in the field and selling, I think that it really all came together splendidly.
So what convinced you that there was a need for this product or service?
You know what? I'll tell you, when I lived on campus, my roommate and I often complained about how plain our room was. Like, we lived in the university center, which a lot of students at Roosevelt do. And we would kind of just look around and say, I'd really love to decorate this room, but A, I don't have any money because I'm a college kid and I just spent $500 on textbooks. And B, the decorations that we would find weren't really that great. They were kind of lame. And so I thought that if we could provide affordable, pretty sweet decorations to college kids, that they could kind of, spruce up their rooms and get into the holiday spirit. Because ultimately, especially this time of year, finals can be pretty stressful. And if you can kind of create a more relaxing atmosphere and festive atmosphere in your room, I think that it'll ultimately reflect well academically and just mentally. So I think that is crucial.
Yeah.
You introduced your product or service to your potential customers, and how did they learn about you?
Well, we started a Facebook page, and we took pictures of the product, really, nicely spruced it up and put it on Facebook, and we got pretty good feedback before we even sold it. So social media was the way.
What did you learn about yourself during this class?
I learned that I have a presence that, everybody has a presence, but, it's important, to carry out, be efficient, and just that, it wasn't so much about myself. I just learned about business and how it's carried out a little bit through the class, and that was it.
Did this experience make you want to open your own business later in the future?
Yeah, actually it did. I mean, I just know it's a lot of work. I could see myself opening up my own business. I do feel, though, it'll be much more detail oriented, in the future. But I think for the most part, yeah, I guess.
What did your market research tell you about your competitors, the market potential, and the opportunity?
Well, first off, I'd just like to start by saying we were the only ones selling room decorations. So observations, looking at our market, we were kind of playing off the fact that our product was different from the competition, and there wasn't really a lot of competition selling the same type of product. So basically, our potential opportunity, for our customers, was basically banking on the fact that we were a seasonal room decor company. So basically, it made it feel like we could control the demand, and we felt like there would be a higher demand, and we had the only supply. So,
Emily, what was unique about our products?
So our products consisted of hand-painted wine bottles, and the wine bottles I got for free, and then I just painted them and added decorations to make them seasonal, like Christmas. And then we also did lights, and what's cool about these lights is that they look like the corkscrews, so it's just like a simple wine bottle.
How much was each product?
The ones with the lights were $6 because the lights were pretty expensive, and on our different products they're actually USB charged, and it's simple to charge them if you want. And then these were $5 each, and we had other various products that were different prices also. Hi, we are Area 312, and we provide quality, affordable, handcrafted room decorations consisting of light-up wine bottles, seasonal themed wine bottles, and other various products that make your room feel more like home. Watch how our products transform a simple room into a comfortable, festive living space.